Hello Dnation and welcome to the Diecast Motorcycle Week series. In today's episode, we are going to be taking a look at my top 6 favorite Vespa 118 scale diecast scooter replicas and showcase them in this Diecast Bike Week episode. So stay tuned with me on this one and let's get this started. Well, I really love the Bike Week that takes place annually all over the world, where biker communities gather together as one to showcase their beautiful rides and also to enjoy and appreciate these beautiful pieces of art on two wheels. So as a diecast motorcycle collector, I came up with the concept to kickstart a Bike Week series for my 118 scale diecast motorcycles, where I dedicate an episode to one motorcycle brand and feature my top 6 favorite motorcycle replicas from my collection. So in today's Bike Week episode, I'm featuring Vespa, which is a globally known scooter brand, and I'm dedicating this episode to all you Vespa enthusiasts. So let's go ahead and take a look at today's Vespa scooter lineup and get this Diecast Bike Week episode started. And a quick disclaimer before we kickstart, I am not sponsored by any of the brands featured in today's video, and I'm doing this solely out of passion for my hobby and my love for motorcycles. And on the same note, none of today's featured scooters are ranked in any particular order based on looks or performance, but are my personal favorites for my collection. But if you choose to, feel free to rank them and let me know which one of these amazing Vespa replicas are your favorites in the comments below. So let's go ahead and take a look at today's Diecast Vespa lineup. So let's begin with the 1946 Vespa 98 Roman Holiday, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Maisto. This iconic Vespa that supported the subtle fundamentals of Audrey Hepburn and Gregory Peck as they scooted their way through the Eternal City in the 1953 classic film Roman Holiday is currently for sale at the online auction site Catawiki. For many years it had belonged to a private collector who has a prestigious yet very select group of 60 rare and important Vespas. The pre-sale of this Vespa estimate is a 250,000 to 300,000 euros. So let's go ahead and take a look at this vintage Vespa 98 replica. Next up is the 1945 Vespa Mp5 Pepperino, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Maisto. In 1944, Piaggio engineers Renzo Spolti and Vittorio Cassini designed a motorcycle with bodywork fully enclosing the drivetrain and forming a tall splash guard at the front. In addition to the bodywork, the design included handlebar mounted controls, forced air cooling, wheels of small diameter, and a tall central section that had to be straddled. Officially known as the MP5, the prototype was nicknamed Paperino. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing scooter replica. What we're looking at now is the 1950 Vespa 125 Circuito, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Maisto. Towards the end of the 1940s, most motorcycle constructors considered the best way to publicize their products was to participate in the various motorcycle races that were generally held on town roads. The scope was to bring people closer to motorcycling and create potential customers. Piaggio did not want to be left behind and equipped a series of circuit scooters like this 1949 sample to race in the categories reserved for them, making its mark right from the start and leaving behind all the other scooters. So let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing Vespa 125 replica. Coming in next is the 1969 Vespa 50 Vintage Special, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Maisto. The The Vespa 50 was launched in 1963 in response to regulatory changes in Italy. By 2002, the Vespa 50 and its variants had sold roughly 1.42 million units across the world. This is a remarkable success for a vehicle which was launched to escape the regulatory constraints more than anything else. The popularity of small body Vespas have grown throughout the decades, so now let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful vintage special replica. Up next is the 1968 Vespa GTR, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Maisto. The Vespa 125 GTR was produced from 1968 to 1978. This Vespa is the replacement for the Vespa Gran Turismo, but is physically very similar to the Vespa 180 Rally. This Vespa will have the reputation of being unbreakable, but on the other hand, these models have a big defect. The hull rusts enormously at the level of the apron behind the mudguard due to splashes of water and the shape of the mudguard. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing GTR diecast scooter replica. And finally, what we're looking at now is the 1976 Vespa 125 Et3 Primavera, which is a diecast replica manufactured by Maisto. The Vespa Primavera Et3 is a specific limited edition variant of the Vespa Primavera. The initials Et3 indicate that the vehicle had electronic ignition and that the engine's single cylinder had a third transfer port. The smaller size body, like that of the Vespa 50cc, gave the vehicle more maneuverability, a feature that made this Vespa the favorite of the 1970s youngsters. So let's go ahead and take a look at this awesome Vespa 125 replica. And with that out of the way, now let's place these diecast beauties on the Dnation dyno and check out their wheel spin and their functionality. And in case you're interested, kindly find further features and specifications regarding these amazing diecast scooter replicas in the description below, and stay tuned for some fun facts on Vespa coming up. everything seems to be spot on and up to my expectations with these amazing diecast scooter replicas. And so with that being said, let's place these diecast models on the Dnation turntable and take a look at these beauties in a 360-degree view. And here are a few fun facts. Vespa is an Italian brand of scooters manufactured by Piaggio. The name means wasp in Italian. The Vespa has evolved from a single model motor scooter manufactured in 1946 by Piaggio of Pontedera, Italy, to a full line of scooters and one of 7 companies today owned by Piaggio. From their inception, Vespa scooters have been known for their painted pressed steel unibodies, which combines in a unified structural unit, a complete cowling for the engine enclosing the engine mechanism and concealing dirt or grease, a flat footboard providing foot protection, and a prominent front fairing. In 1944, Piaggio engineers Renzo Spolti and Vittorio Cassini designed a motorcycle with bodywork fully enclosing the drivetrain and forming a tall splash guard at the front. In addition to the bodywork, the design included handlebar mounted controls, forced air cooling, wheels of small diameter, and a tall central section that had to be straddled. Officially known as the Mp5, the prototype was nicknamed Paperino. Piaggio was displeased with the Mp5, especially the tall central section. He contracted aeronautical engineer Corradino D'Assanio to redesign the scooter. And for further information on Vespa, kindly check the link in the description below. And if you want to get yourself or your loved ones any one of these 1/18 scale diecast scooter replicas, I drop the Best Buy links in the description below. So go check it out and get yourself one if you're interested, and also please do let me know in the comments below as to which one of these amazing diecast scooter replicas are your favorite. And kindly continue to support Dnation by liking and sharing our videos, and please do check out the rest of the 1/18 scale diecast motorcycle episodes and the diecast bike week episodes in the playlist below. And this brings us to the end of this amazing Vespa Diecast Motorcycle Week episode, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up and share it, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button if this is your first time here, and also click on the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. And if you care to share your views and thoughts on this episode, please do drop your comments below, and stay tuned for all new episodes coming up. Well, thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.